Thank you for joining us. Today was an awesome day where we had the opportunity to feature Dr. Jennifer Corbina and also Dr. Leonard Scott, who were here for the Alpha Omega Publishing panel discussion on about how to write a book or finding out more about the secrets of writing and publishing a book. And so today was just an awesome time where we had a chance to engage the audience, gave people a chance to really ask questions about how to write a book, or if you've written a book, how is it published, what's the process. So really making it more plain and easier for folks to understand the publishing world and to understand the specifics behind the scene, understanding how to market your book once it comes out, understanding the royalty process. How do I make some money, right, with the book that I've written? What are the more acceptable platform? Is it paperback? Is it hard copy? Is it ebook? Is it electronic version, or is it audiobook? So really just trying to help people understand that the importance of having all these different platforms available. So obviously Dr. Scott, his book here, which just recently came out, The Ultimate Boost from Within, where it's available on ebook, paperback, now the audio version is being published by Alpha Omega Publishing. So it's just amazing trying to feature these authors, and also Dr. Jennifer Corbina, who's finishing up her book here with the New York University Press, and so getting ready to come out with that book in a few months. And so she's excited, so really just had a chance to engage the audience and talk about her work as well. So we're looking at continuing to feature various authors out there as an organization, as Alpha Omega Publishing. And so these are different work that we're trying to do, trying to promote authors first, to give them an opportunity and a platform to feature their work, and to really give them a chance to kind of engage audience and share their experience about how do you publish a book. So these are some experts here, and so we're thankful to have these experts here to kind of share their background, to share about their, to kind of share some words of wisdom, and to kind of give people some nuggets about the importance of learning how to publish your book, so that folks can avoid mistakes and headaches about what it takes to publish a book, and also to have the courage to not feel defeated when you hear that first rejection, right? That having that book not accepted by a publisher, or maybe the editing may feel so harsh, after writing a masterpiece, at least according to the audience, the author's a masterpiece, but after the editor is done with it, it's trash, starting all over again, having the courage to start all over again, and to get it out there to the point where it reaches perfection in the eyes of not only the author, but also the publisher as well. So thank you so much for having us today, and it was a great day to have both of these great authors here, and so we're looking forward to the next conference. We'll see you there.
Leonard Scott, and I'm here with Elder Beta and Dr. Corbina, and we just had an awesome session here at the Michigan Council regarding publishing, and learned so much information, so many great questions, so much wonderful dialogue, and I got a chance to say a little something about the book that I've written called The Ultimate Boost from Within, 31 Days to Health, Wealth, Wholeness, and Happiness. And if you've ever stood in the mirror and looked at yourself and really weren't real pleased with what was looking back at you, you need to get this book.
Called Hands Up, Don't Shoot, Race, Policing, and Protesting. So it's about the lives of protesters, their experiences and perceptions of police officers, particularly in Ferguson, Missouri, after the death of Michael Brown, and in Baltimore, Maryland, after the death of Freddie Gray. So it's about people's experiences and perceptions of police officers, and really trying to also understand what galvanized the social movement, Black Lives Matter, to become so big so quickly. Why is it that there's a number of first-time protesters who engaged in protests, particularly after the death of Michael Brown? And then it's also particularly interested in looking at police officers' response to the protests, particularly in Ferguson. It was very militarized. The response was very militarized towards protesters, and even in Baltimore, while Baltimore tried to learn some of the lessons in Ferguson, when things became chaotic, it also became very militarized. So it's looking at how police officers' actions affected the protesters in terms of their involvement to engage in subsequent demonstrations. Were some actually deterred from protesting? Were some more radicalized? And what needs to be done so that we can avoid, so we can reduce this tension between police officers and citizens or in communities of color? How do we try to reduce this tension and help with this law enforcement and